We are here, we are here, we are here. What an amazing day. Hey everyone, this is Cam Jones of Tech Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Hey guys, we are marking up CAT. Take a look at what's going on in the market. We're gonna head over to price second in a moment. We can clearly see price is in a uptrend. Let's identify price action. Price action, last candle of the market is a bullish candle. Second to last candle was the engulfment of the low. Okay, so price action coming to that high. We're looking price action at somewhere in this area here. Price action breaks the area of it's currently at. You're looking price to come back down towards this area here. So market is basically consolidating at a high. So let's read the markets. Look like let's see if we can find patterns. So price is coming from a low, look like a double bottom. So coming down in red, first leg coming back up in white, second leg, third leg in red. Market pushed up in white for that fourth leg. So we can see that formation of that double bottom pattern. But if price, now we're looking for price action candle, then go off the third to last wick. Price close above this market's going up. Also, price is coming from, before it came from the W, it came from a structure of the first leg, second leg, third leg, market pushed down for that fourth, did a W, and market's pushed up. Well, overall, market started at a low, pushed up to a high, did an M at the top of the high, came back for a retest, created a double bottom, and that market's pushing up for back towards that high again. So then once that market returns back up to this high, if it does, because if it doesn't, we'll have some issues in this area here at that midpoint. But if price heads up to that area, we would have another push up to the top, which would be one push, two push, and three pushes in total. So we gotta wait for that market to do what it do once it get up in that area. So let's walk down the time frame, see what we see. You're gonna add that midpoint in that area as well. That's what price is trying to break. Let's see what's going on when we look at that market down structure. Down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Market structure clearly coming from that W that we did find in the monthly time frame. First leg, second leg, third leg, market pushing up fourth. We need the price action candle, last candle in the market, to engulf the previous candle to the opposite side. Price close above this. This market's coming up. And so then that means where price is currently at, price will be looking for that market to do some type of break and retest on this time frame or on a lower time frame on that break and retest for that market to go up. If it doesn't break this area here, we know that market's coming back down. So this will be maybe a single top or maybe a double top. That market's working its way back down. If not, we'll just get that area consolidation. That market just bounce up and down in this area until we finally get that breakout to the top side or the downside. Head down to the daily time frame. What do we see? See the structures again. We can see multiple patterns. Overall market, we can see that W at the low. Okay, so we see that first, second, third, fourth retest. Market pushed up. Price action candle engulfing pattern. All we need is price to engulf this area, which it did. Waiting for the closeout. This market's pushing up. Second last candle is a doji. So this will be the engulfing of the last candle, and the engulfment of the area over to the left, or the resistance, and the market's working its way up. We don't know if we're going to get a solid big push out of that because we can see prices breaking that midpoint. So we're going to see if that market's going to break and retest, or he's going to get a huge bullish candle that's going to break out the whole of that midpoint. Into the 4 hour, now we have a second candle. Price action candle, bullish candle, smaller than the second to last candle by a lot. Okay, so this may be an area of resistance where that market may not be able to break just yet. May need to consolidate in this area here for that market to break up or break down. So let's see what we see. Headed down to the 3. Okay, so price action candle is a doji. Okay. This is a indecisive candle, so we need a engulfing candle in white to push this market up on my screen, or red to push this market down to this area of support. If it breaks the area of support, then that market's working its way down further back to where it was at previous. Headed down to the 2. Okay, 3 to 2 is identifying the same thing. Last candle in the market price action is a doji. 3, 2, 1 is showing identifying dojis. 45 is a doji as well. Extension of the market. 30 is a doji as well, with some type of retest in that area too. So going back to 30, we did kind of get a little multiple break and retest. So we can see a break, retest, break, retest, break, retest, break, retest. So our market's trading elevation patterns. Now we can see markets at that resistance. Gotta figure out what's going on. Markets at a doji, no trade. Gotta get an engulfing pattern at price action, which we did identify on the time frame of dojis on a 2 to 1, 45, 30. Now we're at a 15. Let's see what we see. Price action candle is a bearish candle. We did get the engulfment of the second to last body, but this is a long wick to the second last candle to that low. So we don't know if this could be an area of support for that leg to push up. So it may be an area of a break retest market still work its way up. So to identify a solid close for this market to drop down from where price is at, we will want a price active candle, price candle to break below the second to last candle, even if it's the next candle that formed. If the next candle formed, you want to break below the third to last candle wick. Okay, for that market to drop down further. Headed down to the 5 minute. Let's see what we see. Double top, market spiking down. So market spiked up once, market's coming down. So 2 pushes to the top, market coming down, single top of the retest, and we got the engulfment to this area here. All we're doing is waiting for that closeout, and we may want to wait for a third candle after the candle after this to engulf the previous 1, 2, 3, 4. So if the next candle form is going to engulf the previous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you want the next candle to engulf the sixth to last candle wick. So you want something to push down below this area here, close out below the sixth to last candle wick. Something closed out. We know that market can be working its way for a break and retest to shoot down further. Now, if it doesn't do that, then we know that's a major area of support, and all we received was a break retest. Market came up to a high retest. Market's pushing back up. Okay. Headed down to the 3, market's a doji, so we having that consolidation in that structure. So it's identifying 5, is identifying what's going on with 3, is having a hard time breaking. Could be an area of consolidation. Maybe it may get respected in this area for that market to go up. If it doesn't, it'll go down. If not, it'll consolidate. Last 1 minute candle where we have structure forming. Market's coming from a double top. Retest 1, retest 2, retest 3. Market push down 3 times. Could be one more push down to the bottom, but we have the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Third to last candle is a long doji. Wick could be an area of support for that market to turn around. So you want that next candle to form to engulf this area here, so it can close below that wick to push that market down. Also, you still be waiting for a break and retest on that 1 minute time frame. Hey guys, very important information. Please study and review Forex pattern cheat sheet. Very important information, guys. Please review breakout and retest strategy. Click on the images. Okay guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. CAT stock.